That succubus of a woman.
Oh yeah, from the whatever
Segue into that.
podcast
Talk about sexually harassing and all that degrading
of
stuff. Might as
of
well.
toxic femininity. That
What's her name?
oh, I don't know her full name, but it's like Dala or Nala, something like that.
Nah.
She's the self-proclaimed Ego Queen, even though I've never heard of her before this clip.
Everyone knows this Belle Delphine. Thank you.
Right? Like that's what I was gonna say in the comments, but I'm like,
Don't ask us how we know. It was a weird time. Let's see. I'm trying to find that
and
article that you sent me about her. I'm trying to find that video on the
oh,
whatever.
that was like a cut up clip. I could send you like the full
Oh, I'd
segment.
rather not. No, I'm good.
Yeah, no, I didn't. I
When
didn't
I
watch the whole thing either. I couldn't. I watched like 2 minutes of it, and I was like, nah. All right, let me
like
ask you this: How old does she look?
25.
Okay, that's all right. I would have said older, but she is 24.
See, I'm getting good at this.
Mhm.
Getting good at
But
reading
she
people.
looks older than that to me,
No, because she's forced to look mature. That's why. Well, that's her. That's her style. That's her style. When you put that
no,
makeup on, automatically
like
makes you a certain age.
no, that's
Nice.
there. I don't know. For me, there's a point where like you put on so much makeup that it starts to like make you look older. Than it has the opposite effect. Like you put so much makeup
Yeah.
on that you start looking aged.
Look.
Let's hold him back there.
That's the quote of the night, people. No, that's gonna be a new segment. We're gonna do one quote of the night. That was it. Just makes you look aged. Put enough makeup on and make you look aged.
It's
Or
like when like younger girls, try to make themselves look mature, and then they just end up looking kind of freakish. You know what I mean?
yeah, nah, honestly, when I looked there, she looked like a doll that people use behind closed doors.
Yeah,
And I was right because uh some people when they see a woman like that, I know it triggers their fight or flight response because it definitely did. It almost got to me because I'm just like, there's no way. Scary.
yeah,
Like it makes me anyone that just I can see why she can make bank. It makes perfect sense. The way that she looks, she can definitely make bank. I'll give it
yeah.
to her, but that's all it's really good for, and those looks aren't gonna last that long.
And the thing is, like they had other hoes in the room, and she was making them
Yep.
uncomfortable. Like,
Because she was dominant. She was
yeah,
dominant. Like she's really a sexual deviant. That is the epitome of a
yeah,
sexual deviant. Or just a horny SOB. But there's definitely a correlation between someone of that caliber that's willing to penetrate man and or woman and be penetrated and what has happened to them when they were a child when there was no one else around to protect them. If you catch my drift.
that's what I normally think, but I don't know.
There's no
Sometimes
way that nah, bro. You can't tell me that sodomy is one of her favorite pastimes, bro. Come on.
I don't know, like you see people these days, and you just think like, ah, shit, it's real life Sodom and Gomorrah.
We all know
You
what
know?
happened during no time. For people that read the Bible, definitely recommend it. Read that. Even if you're curious, just Google Sodom and Gomorrah and actually digest what you read, and then post what you feel in the comments section below. But she's literally a descendant of that. I'm not gonna lie, because that's what they
Yeah.
did. They basically men in groups would come around and have intercourse with anything that they felt they wanted to do, they deemed worthy or something like that. It was
Like
bad.
yeah, like in The Dark Knight, how that version of the Joker just kind of like how he doesn't really have a backstory. He just kind of feels like he just came
It was
into
there.
existence one day.
Mhm.
That's how I feel about this chick. Like she just came into existence one day. And she was like that already. She
Yeah,
was a force
I,
of perverse nature.
I feel bad for her, honestly, because I can't imagine what it must be like to be in her shoes and wake up every day knowing that I'm just gonna cheat, sodomize men and women, and probably get that same treatment back and just have a smile on my face.
Do
You're definitely
people
doing
like that
drugs.
have a conscience, or are they
I,
just an NPC?
dude, this is not an NPC though. This is a sex robot. She's literally a sex robot.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. Does she have do people like that have a conscience?
It's there, but it's being masked by a bunch of trauma that they couldn't really overcome. and that was their main outlet, and they never really grew from that. So I do feel bad for people that go through that. Real talk. And for
Yeah,
anyone that's actually been through that, it's not like we're not. How can I put this? We're not trying to be, a jerk about it. It's just when we see people that do this type of stuff, it's depressing. It's no longer like, oh, I'm just gonna whip my ding out and just like beat my meat to her. It's more like, why are you the way that you are right now? Like clearly it's some repressed
and
feelings that you've done,
and
and
yeah, and why are you okay with it? Like, how'd you
or
get to
like
that
did
point?
someone force you? Someone probably forced them to be okay with it. For all we know, because she really is sad.
Yeah,
Sad she got furry ears too. Like I don't. I mean, was it
I didn't
whatever?
even
I
notice
mean,
that. Jeez,
that's what I'm saying. She part furry too, and she has braces. Does she have braces?
it looks like she does, right? Doesn't it?
What the
I mean,
what the fudge?
Belle Delphine had braces too. Like,
No,
she
Belle
popped them.
Delphine had braces. Yeah, she had braces. She's Belle Delphine is literally the miniature version of this chick,
Do you think that's like a
and
thing? Like they don't need braces, but they get it because there's like a
it's a kink, probably attractive thing.
yeah, yeah,
No, I'm not. I mean, I like braces too. I'm not gonna lie on certain
yeah,
people. Like it pulls it off. It's just some cute stuff, especially when they're shy with it and you
yeah,
don't want to show their teeth. Like I love
yeah.
that.
I mean, it
But
works for Belle. I don't know if it
yeah,
works for this lady.
I don't see it. But she's, I don't know. It just sucks that she's just extreme. Like when I look at her, all I see is literally the word sex on her. Like that's bad. Like
Yeah,
it's hard. It's hard to see if there's like any light in her, like some good hope, some
yeah,
goodness in her. Some all I see is just lust. Lust and lust and lust and lust and lust.
yeah,
She's 24 years old, and her wear some type top that pushes her tits out. Like it's
yeah.
ridiculous. Not to say like the other girls that are on this podcast don't do it, but she's really selling
Yeah,
it. Like
she's
she
pushing it to the
wants you to
extreme.
milk. She wants you to milk your sack to her, bro. That's what it is, bro. And then she
Yeah,
tattooed her lips saying "daddy," bro. What?
yeah. Like what? Why?
What?
And I
What
watched the
the?
full clip, and she said she was like streaming while it happened. She hit some kind
Yeah.
of like sub goal, and she was also having a party at her house at the same time, and a tattoo artist was there. So she was like, "Do you have your stuff?" Like, I guess just for a moment, she asked her chat what she should do
And they
for the
said
sub
"daddy,"
goal. Yeah,
and they're like, "Yeah, sure, I'll
that
do it."
wasn't even something she thought about. It was just like, yeah, why not?
Spur in a moment, like a lack of impulse control, really.
Yeah,
Anything to increase the subscribe. I mean, she's smart because she understands this type of stuff makes her bank. So if it means that she
yeah. But
basically is just yeah.
stuff's not gonna last forever.
Well, she's enjoying it, and a lot of people are too because they support her. So it's not entirely her fault.
Mm.
It's everyone else that supports this type of behavior.
Definitely a simp epidemic. For sure.
Seriously, like yeah, it's sad. Like none of the other females that I guess from what I see look like her. She said a cum face, bruh. Pardon my French, bruh. She said a
Yeah,
cum face, and she didn't even do it correctly, bro. Like
yeah. She didn't even do
Like
it that
Belle
good.
Delphine,
And she
Belle
calls herself
Delphine
the
is
queen.
the queen. Belle Delphine is the queen. If you happen to stumble upon this Belle Delphine, like when you came up, you ran the internet for
How are
like
you? How are you gonna call yourself the queen when Belle Delphine exists?
I don't
And
even
then
know who you
and then
are.
yeah,
Like
and then someone
Thanos
asks
taught
you to do the face, and you do that sorry ass thing.
the fudge. Like no one else in that squad in that room did the face except for you. Like
Yeah,
there was that one with the mask is like, is this girl for real? Like why am I
yeah.
sitting next to this woman?
That
I can smell the hormones radiating from her body right now.
that blonde chick
Crazy.
just looked horrified the whole time.
Um, yeah. See now what when when she did that and then she said the ara ara, bro, that man
Yeah,
stuttered. Like
you
she
there?
got to him good, bro. He cracked, She
He got
cracked his
that.
armor.
Yeah, he had
He
that
was
shields
like,
down, thrown off.
he's like, bring it back up, Johnson.
Yeah,
Bring it back up. Yo, she's thirsty. Yep.
yeah,
And then
no
the guy in
cards
the
in
suit,
defense position.
she does piercing damage, bro.
Yeah,
You got the man in the suit just looking at homeboy too because he knows that
yeah.
he's cracking on it.
He's like, I'm not gonna say anything, but I
Yeah,
know.
dude, she said, it's like, I'm dominant, I'm daddy. That, oh
That's the
my
first time
god.
I've ever heard a girl say that about herself. Like, what the hell?
She said, she was so excited when she said that. She said, I do girls with strap on. She got an instant boner, bro. That shit had me dying, bro. Blonde chick was just went pale ghost. Like, I'm scared.
Yeah,
And then you said you would do a guy, but they're too scared. There's guys out there that would do it. Just go for the gays.
yeah.
That's literally what they like. I don't understand unless you're talking about
Gays
straight
are
dude,
like the really submissive simps.
right? Anything of that
But
nature.
that's the
Now
thing, though.
again,
Is like OnlyFans girls don't want those kind of guys because they know they're simps.
but they're the ones that pay in the bank, though. You don't want what you
Yeah,
want. You want bank or you want the dude. Like, come on, stop trying to get both. You're a clown. Too much. So it's so she's saying I'm so attracted to men. I need them. They're hanging, slung. Okay. When you get drunk. So she loves both. She loves guys and girls. She might be hermaphrodite. I'm scared.
probably.
She's giving all this energy, this radiant energy. That's like I'll do
Mm.
whatever that has a hole or a phallic or a ionic object. This is mine. I'm just like, yo,
Can you imagine
being.
like being in school and like forced to do like a group project with her?
I'm letting you know right now. She might try to take my soul. I'm letting you know that right now. And honestly, I might have to throw hands with her, bro. I'm gonna throw hands. There's no
Like,
way he's gonna admit that you want to do a man. You want to sodomize a man, and we're partners. I'm fighting you.
oh
You're
yeah, I'm
nowhere.
wearing like if I'm stuck with that, I'm wearing a chastity belt. Like I can't even sleep.
Right? She'll be like, it's not going to save you, right? But oh, it's like, how'd you get inside here? Just she starts saying ara ara, ooh boo. It's like, like we.
Remember we were joking about that like a year ago. We were like,
Uh
what if there's a girl that just does that like every thrust, right? Like
Right.
there she is. We were joking. We were like that
Yeah.
can't possibly exist.
And I think we found one. We
God.
found a. It's hard for her to take advice from people that she doesn't respect.
But like,
Let that sink in, people.
but like, why would anyone have respect for her though?
Exactly. Is that what you mean? I think that's what she means. I don't have respect for anyone who doesn't have respect for
Like,
me and what
yeah,
I
like,
do.
it's like no one would care about having her respect. That means nothing.
Bro, they're emptying their bank, they're emptying their
Yeah,
nutsack and calling it a day. That's literally what it is, and you want the
yeah,
respect. See, and that's why people that do only like the people that are probably listening to us or will listen to us and like are doing OnlyFans or anything of this nature that this woman's doing, like you're not gonna get the respect that you think you're gonna get.
yeah. And no
Do
one
not
wants
let
your respect.
exactly like you're getting money,
Yeah,
and that's not really respect. Just because you got money doesn't mean you're worthy of my time.
yeah,
Really, like there could be a millionaire walk across the street trying to get my attention. Okay, you got $1 million, but you letting that money dictate how you're gonna act with other people. Like you're just trying to buy people. Like I'm basically saying is like there's more to it than just seeing green. You got to have some type of human human nature too. You gotta not be just so materialistic with it.
yeah,
That's what I'm trying to say. Not you can't be just like, oh, I got money, I got this and the third, yada yada yada. I'm like, oh great. So is the next millionaire that probably comes into my life, or
yeah.
no, there's always the thing is, there's always
There's
someone
always
richer than you.
yeah, there's always
You know
someone
what I mean?
richer than you. There's always someone poorer
More
than you. Like, what are you gonna Like,
What
do
sets
you
you
hate
apart
poor
is like
people? Like, do you go around
yeah.
beating up poor people?
Yeah.
Like,
I can picture that. I can picture go. Imagine someone going across the street or going
uh,
down like his whole block saying, "I hate you because you're poor." Like what?
something LTG would do.
Yo, Andrew Tate said that. Andrew Tate,
Yeah.
remember
Oh
that?
yeah. He was like,
Started
oh, so
dying.
you're poor.
It's the way he says it, bro. It's the
Yeah.
way he says it.
He's like, oh, you're poor.
Stupid. If you wanna know, if you wanna watch what we're watching, I think we can find the link for you, bro. But you gotta
Yeah.
like, subscribe, and share this stuff, man. I'm telling you.
Oh,
He
that's
started
hilarious.
smirking, bro. He started smirking like, "Well, you're poor." Wait, I gotta see that again. Hold up, hold
Wake
up.
up. You go to your
What was
job.
it? Right?
Hi, boss. Oh man.
That's such a douchebag take on that, bro. He's such a douchebag, bro. Oh, you're poor. I'm like, oh, yeah, why you put so much emphasis on it, bro? Like it's a discovery or something that you never witnessed. Like it's crazy. Like it's like you just met some indigenous tribe and you're just so excited. Like what the heck, bro?